Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly get respect, without raising their voice, without showing off, without saying much at all? And others, no matter how hard they try, how right their arguments are, just can't make anyone take them seriously. The difference isn't power, status, or volume. It's control. The control over what you say and what you don't. Most people think respect is earned by talking louder, by dominating the conversation. But true respect is earned by precision, by knowing when one calm sentence can end an argument before it even begins. Imagine walking into a meeting, a family conflict, or a tense conversation with someone who doubts you, and with a single line, you shift the energy completely. You don't shout, you don't react, you just speak, and they listen. Today, I'll show you 5 phrases that command respect instantly. They come from Stoic principles, from the men who ruled empires, led armies, and still remained calm in chaos. These phrases work with anyone, a boss, a friend, a stranger, because respect doesn't come from force, it comes from composure. Stay until the end, because phrase number 3 can change the way people see you forever. Phrase 1. I understand your point, but I disagree. Simple, calm, unshakable. You acknowledge the other person's view, but you don't surrender your own. You don't argue, you separate. Picture this. Someone in a meeting suggests an idea that makes no sense. Everyone nods along. You stay quiet, then you say, I understand your point, but I disagree. You don't attack. You don't raise your tone. But in that moment, you show you have your own mind. That's what Stoics called independent judgment. You stay calm while others compete for noise. And that silence, that calm conviction, commands more respect than any loud voice ever could. Phrase 2. I don't find that appropriate. This one ends disrespect instantly. When someone crosses a line with a rude joke, an insult, or a manipulative comment, you don't explain yourself. You don't debate morality. You just say, I don't find that appropriate. No emotion, no hesitation. The conversation freezes. Seneca once said, he who respects himself will be respected by others. That's what this phrase does. It's a verbal boundary. Calm, direct, final. Phrase 3. Let's talk when we can do so respectfully. This phrase flips power. It doesn't reject communication, it redefines it. Imagine someone yelling at you, interrupting, trying to dominate. You breathe, you stay grounded, and you say, let's talk when we can do so respectfully. You don't match their chaos. You remove their stage. In that second, the balance shifts. They realize they're not in control anymore. You are. Epictetus taught that you can't control other people's behavior, only your response. And your response here is a masterclass in restraint. You don't fight for peace. You become it. Phrase 4. I'd prefer not to continue this conversation. This phrase is closure. It's the verbal equivalent of locking a door without slamming it. When a discussion stops being productive, when someone just wants to provoke you, you say this calmly, and you walk away. You're not escaping. You're choosing where to invest your energy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. That's exactly what this is. You don't mirror disrespect. You rise above it, and that's where power lives. Phrase 5. That's your opinion, and I respect it, but I don't share it. Firm, polite, final. You recognize their right to think as they wish, but you defend your own space to disagree. No need for debate, no need for apology. Someone tries to convince you of something you don't believe. Say this. It ends pressure instantly. You maintain connection, but keep your independence. Seneca called dependence on others' opinions the worst form of slavery. And this phrase is freedom. It says, I think for myself, and I still respect you. Now you know the 5 phrases that make people listen and respect you without shouting once. Repeat them until they become part of your nature. I understand your point, but I disagree. I don't find that appropriate. Let's talk when we can do so respectfully. I'd prefer not to continue this conversation. That's your opinion, and I respect it, but I don't share it. Speak them calmly, use them sparingly, and watch how the tone in every room changes. Respect isn't taken. It's earned through composure. Because real strength doesn't roar, it stays silent and speaks only when needed.